now plugged into the Liquid.
Who, Bernice Burgos?
Yeah, I know she got her ass done, but
She got her whole damn body. She got the ab shit on her body too. She's so ugly.
I just hit record already because I
Where her
just
body
wanted to
like
catch y'all just talking,
well,
so they can see
then.
what I actually go through in real life. Like the show never just starts with me just talking. It's them. It's the Liquid, y'all. Powered by HGAP Studios. Every Saturday, same feeling every time. This is a great feeling, bro. I just love doing this. Like I literally love being here. Like I look forward to being here every Saturday. Every I saw myself and I was like, who the fuck is that guy in the camera? But it's me. And it's like, it's just a great feeling. Like I can never put it into words how I feel coming to the studio, doing a podcast. People hit me up like, yo, you said some straight facts on that. But to me, it's just like, I'm just speaking from what I really be talking behind closed doors anyways.
yeah, it's like 30% facts. Everything else is our opinion.
Yeah. But sometimes the
it'd be
opinions be on
90%.
point though.
Yeah, sometimes my opinions are facts, but
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
girl,
whatever.
I wouldn't. I support it.
Whatever that means. Y'all know how we start the show. Well, first of all, clap it up. Special guest Sonia in the building, y'all. Second time around. The first repeat guest. Other than Quinn, but that doesn't count. You my dog, you feel me?
That's
Yeah.
dope. I mean,
Thank you for
so
coming through.
thank you so much for being here.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
So
So
excited.
excited. You guys, look, y'all saw the smile on camera.
Yeah.
With the calm face.
Right now, I'm very enthused.
So usually when I go to my weekly check-in, I go to my right-hand man. But he's a little fooky right now, you know? So
Talk about his car.
that's my dog though.
Yes.
Sonia, weekly check-in. How was your week?
My week's been great.
Oh, actually, how's your life been? Because we don't see you from a week to
And
week.
how long
Yeah.
have you been in Miami? You've been in Miami for
Yeah.
like 2 days?
I got here Wednesday.
Okay.
So mom's turning 50, so I came in town, you know,
The
partying
big
up.
5-0.
And it's Thanksgiving.
True.
So are
Facts.
y'all having like a Friendsgiving thing?
Yeah, I
I've
have
never
friends.
done
I
that
have
in my
friends.
life.
Well, us, we're not having a Friendsgiving. Why didn't we do that? We should have done.
When is that?
Friendsgiving.
When
Yeah.
is Friendsgiving?
Whenever.
Yeah,
Is it-
Before Thanksgiving. So if
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
do Friendsgiving like Tuesday or some shit, I don't know. I'm down.
Yeah. I was going to do Thanksgiving with my cousin and her friends.
Go.
Well, like I'm
Well,
here for it.
Jens.
And what
Yeah,
happened?
but no, absolutely. Like, we should.
We should
I
do.
get
We should
together.
do lick reading.
That's-
Lick
a little
reading.
bit of
Giving.
lick reading.
I'm down.
I love
So-
Thanksgiving. I love food.
I mean, Thanksgiving is such an American holiday now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not for the holiday,
What
but
does
for
American
the
holiday
food.
even mean?
It hurt.
For the food, and it just really, I think the holidays in general is like a lot of people, like everyone is just, their spirits are very high. I feel like spirits are very high. Everyone is very happy around the holidays.
Yeah, I love that.
Duh, it's my birthday, so
I'm very
it's-
broke during the holidays.
Everybody
Yes.
broke. Everybody.
I'm broke as
Yeah,
fuck.
no, it's true. It's true. But I feel like it's just a very happy time of the year. So
I wish the feeling of like the holiday would really like go into,
resignate
like,
and
the
just
rest.
go, yeah, for the
It's
rest
like
of the year.
by the time it gets back
That's
to
a
summer,
choice,
everybody like
though.
hates
No,
each other.
look,
True.
everyone.
That's a choice.
Ooh.
y'all.
No, I know
It is a
choice. No,
choice.
it's all mental.
But look-
I think when the weather gets more cooler, everyone's more.
It's like more
calm.
chill.
For me,
Yeah.
it's easier to fall asleep when you're cooler than when you're hot in your
Yeah.
bed. You know what
No,
I'm
it
saying?
is. It's weird.
No, I
Once-
will say that when I came here last time, I realized how angry people look. Like, no
Just a
wonder
mad
I
face.
associate Miami with like intensity, because you always gotta look through your brow. You piss as hell. You sweating, and so it's just like you're mad for no reason. The heat definitely contributes to people being angry.
I feel
Yeah.
like people are happy from like November to like March because they get in the income tax.
What?
Yeah, you're right.
So it's like in the
Yeah.
summer where we get mad. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I feel the same. I feel like once November 1st hits, it's like everybody is just all happy and
I love it.
cheery.
That's how it was in my household. I usually go big for Halloween, but in Nashville we were able to just transition straight into Christmas. Thanksgiving we knew we weren't going to be home, so everything is just Christmassy right now.
When I have like a whole house, you know, and
A
not just
whole
like
house.
a little part of a house, or even just like a 1-1, you know.
Yeah.
But when I have like a little home, even though my home is a home now, but anyways, you guys know what I mean.
It's very. It is
When I have like more space,
It is.
I definitely want to start putting like the Christmas lights and everything up
should still
from
do so.
November.
You still should do so. Because, like, for example, like, Letty, like, she has a 1-1 and it's pretty small. And she, like, decks it the fuck out. Like,
Yeah.
one corner with the Christmas tree. And then, like, she'll have, like, little elves around.
me.
And my mom,
All the
too,
way.
in the studio. So, I'm
I love
hoping
it.
that everything goes through so that I can move in time so I can put a Christmas tree
in your new spot.
in my new
Because it's
spot.
like
Yeah.
we just moved out. How long have we been moved out? For like 4 months? That's
feel
not
like it's
just
been,
moved
like,
out.
4 months.
Yeah, so I mean, I just need to buy like the stuff. My mom has boxes filled with Christmas
The
ornaments
garage would be
and
full with stuff.
Yeah.
People just save a year. From
And they be
year.
having like different colors, like different color schemes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you look and you're like, I remember
you ever met
95
those
when
people?
mommy put that one up.
Have you met those people that like just don't take it down? Like,
Oh my God,
don't
yeah.
take their Christmas
no,
lights
like
down?
Christmas lights that are still up in March or in
It kills
April
me
and it's still
every
Christmas
time.
lights. It's like, come on now. But anyway,
been
Andrys,
doing
how
that.
was your week?
My week was good. It wasn't just okay. It flew, definitely, but it's better. I don't know. I'm just like excited for the future. Like I want 2018 to be over. I just want 2019 to come.
Okay.
Why? Don't think like
I
that.
mean-
we talked about that last show or some
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, we're gonna talk about that today,
that you
living in the
can't-
moment.
Yeah, that you can't be like.
I'm living in the moment, but I
Yeah, you
can't.
got
I'm
no choice.
excited for a new year.
Anticipating.
You
Like
got no choice.
I'm making moves right now that are gonna be like, you
But-
know, go
Alright,
into the new year is gonna be
For
bigger
sure.
and better.
I
So
love that though.
So what
Yeah,
do you
So I'm
want?
excited.
What do you want 2019 that you can't get in these last 2 months?
Nothing, but I'm just
Okay.
saying. But I by in like, damn you.
The
Like,
time
you got
I'm
me.
just asking,
You know,
I'm just asking.
no,
No,
but I feel like I'll be
it's a
more
serious
stable.
question.
Like I'm gonna be a
it
little bit
takes
more
time
stable.
to
Yeah, when you
develop
have
that
your own
vision.
spot.
Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, because that's stuff that she has to wait for.
Yeah, like
her.
to get your new spot.
Yeah,
and
like,
all
I
those-
just-
Exactly.
I'm kicking my mom out already. Like yesterday, I was like, "Mom,
On
I'm
her
putting
birthday.
a TV here,
On her
and then I'm gonna
birthday.
do this." And she's like, "Girl, like, can you let me leave first? Like,
Yeah.
so it's just like I'm just waiting. Like I'm pending right now. I can't do anything. Like, well, I'm buying a TV today,
Hey.
so I'm excited. I'm like, oh my god, I'm buying a TV. I'm so excited. I've never bought a TV before. But I'm
Me
like,
neither. I bought one
we
time,
bought a
but
TV.
yeah, it's a good
But you know
feeling,
what I
though.
mean? Like,
It's a
even
good
my cousin
feeling.
was like, "You want to order it online?" I'm like, "No,
You wanna
I want
carry
to
that
go
bitch to the
inside
car.
Best
You wanna
Buy and be
I
like,
know, I got that from
I'm
Best
here
Buy
for this TV right here. This one.
Excuse me, where are
Yeah.
your TVs?
They'll help you. Or they'll help you bring it to the car if you can't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't. I don't think I can.
Nah, yeah. They'll
But just to
help
go in and be like, yeah, I'm looking
you.
for
Yeah,
a
let
TV.
me get that TV. It's a good feeling, and it's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
feeling when like you're buying it from your money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's like the real luxury.
Yeah.
Like when you can do it with your money, and it's like I swipe my card.
I beg to differ. You can buy me. Oh, we're going to get this TV for me.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, when you
No, no,
sit
no, I know
back
what you
in your
mean.
bed and you're watching your TV, you're like, damn, baby, we bought that shit.
Like,
You
damn,
know?
I
No,
really.
you know
bought
what I was
that
thinking about the
TV.
other day? Like, you know what's really dope? Like, buying, this is gonna sound weird, but buying like a washer and dryer or buying like a refrigerator or picking tiles and picking
Yeah,
cabinets.
that's that next level shit right there.
That must be
Adults
so
are so
lit.
dope.
That's that.
Yeah.
That's that marriage life right there.
Yeah,
for real.
like you got a house, you
cannot.
picking
Drapes,
tiles.
The drapes.
And even by yourself though, cause you don't understand. Like
Same.
every day I'm on Amazon adding shit to like this little list
Shout
that I
out
created.
Tom, baby.
Shout out to this nigga. Nah,
Shout
it's
out
not like that anymore, unfortunately. But
He came.
that's an insider, guys.
He came through with the
I'm so
tag shit.
lost.
So
Yeah.
yeah, straight, yeah.
Tom's
but-
a friend.
Good
Yeah,
guy.
that's my dog. I was listening to he uploaded some shit on SoundCloud and he sent me the link.
Like a
And
song?
it's like, yeah, like this his songs are like kind of like
Spoken
like,
word.
No, they're just like very lovey and like, you know, like I don't
He's
want to
like
say
singing
the wrong
or
thing.
he's
Yeah,
rapping.
what is he
He's
doing?
singing, and but it's
Like
like
some Elton
they're
John
so
shit?
nice.
Elton
yeah,
John?
like I love it. Like I'm like, oh, Tom.
He wrote it about you.
No, it was just not
I
about
don't
me.
know.
Probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I gotta see what he looks like. Who's this Tom?
He's my
He's
old,
an old
boss.
boss.
He's
He
my
owns-
lawyer. He's
he-
my lawyer. So if any
he
of y'all
owns-
fuck with me, you already know.
He
Hey,
owns.
the
he-
Tominator come for your ass.
The Tominator.
He owns like 60% of the lick read, if I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Oh.
much. He's our lawyer.
right.
He's
right.
Dreese's lawyer. He became our lawyer because he's an entertainment lawyer. She used to
Oh,
work
that's
for him.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our lawyer.
No, I feel it. Okay,
But
dope.
no, like I go on Amazon.
60% of the liquor.
Yeah, right. Don't even tell him that because he'll be like, "Oh, I do. Well, we're gonna make some changes, or I think you guys should do this." But no, like I was saying, I get on Amazon and I add like random things, and I go to
the
IKEA
cart.
and I'm like adding random things, and
yeah.
I go on the same 3 different furniture Instagrams that I found, and I pick the same couch over and over. Like, you don't understand. Like,
yeah, like I feel you,
I'm
because
like,
sometimes that happens to me when I'm buying shit online, and I'll look up the same thing the next day as if it was just gonna change on the website.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, they still got it.
I mean, no, sometimes you hope for that, and sometimes they do. Like, they'll add newer things.
I know, but I'm saying, like, for the shit that I be copping, it's like mad in stock, but I be looking at it
But
like,
see,
yo, they
that's
got
the
it for the
power.
same price, homie. I can get it.
I can still get it tomorrow.
Anticipation. That's how I feel about 2019 because like I
Put it
feel
in
the
your
same
cart.
way. There's
Put
so much
2019 in
like,
your cart.
What? That's
Yeah.
just like I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready for
I'm
you.
ready.
I like that.
I'm so
I like
ready.
that.
And
I like
y'all
that.
can come over and we can, like, you know, just chill and drink wine and smoke. I
girl.
can smoke in bed.
I
that's
think
the best.
I think that's one of the, I'm obviously I can't smoke again yet, but like I can see it even with her. It's like that's one of like the main things that you can come home and like long day of work or regular day of work, but work always feels long.
No,
come home,
or-
take a shower,
or
and that just go ahead and cut me off.
Lo-
Fuck it.
yeah,
I wasn't
long
saying
day,
shit.
you
I
know,
wasn't saying shit.
go, yeah.
ahead. I'm gonna buy this shit off of Amazon regardless.
But yes, no, I was just gonna add on to what you were already saying. I'm sorry, I'm so rude, but yeah, like smoking and then waking up in the morning and hitting it that you left like a little
What?
clear.
A little
you have a
clip.
bowl.
And it's your space.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah,
wake
yeah.
up, honestly, like wake and bake is really
Amazing.
the best.
No,
It
that's
is
one thing I
the
really
best.
appreciate about moving to Nashville because in Atlanta, I lived in a space with my mom and brother, and oh my God, I love them to death. But you know what it is to like support somebody else and be there and have to consider so much of someone else.
Yeah,
your mom and
bro.
brother.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
then you're
lot.
like, damn, I'm
Now-
over
and
here.
I still have a roommate now, but it's love. It's the love. I have my room is on the other side. I be by myself.
Yeah.
We have amenities like the pool is nice. Y'all should come and visit. When y'all coming up to Nashville?
Oh, we should go. we should. Well, look, I'm a little broke right now.
I like how she just segued. I like how she just segued into the when y'all coming to
How long is
Nashville.
it? How long is it to drive to Nashville?
Ay, Dios mío. Let's fly, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
No,
If y'all
bro,
want to do
that's
it,
like-
how
if
long
was
is it?
like
How long is
Where's
it?
Tennessee? That's like
13 hours.
Is that by South Carolina?
No,
no, that's like on the side of Georgia.
I don't
Really?
know. I don't
Nashville.
know.
Y'all need to look at a map. So you got
Facts.
Florida, right? Then you got Georgia.
Georgia.
You have, I don't know what side y'all are thinking about, right?
The-
So
the right
Panhandle,
side.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Panhandle.
It's to the left.
It's
Georgia,
to-
then you have
yeah.
Tennessee.
So it's on the Gulf of Mexico
On
side.
top.
Nah, well,
It's just
like
up. It's just
definitely
up.
like wait, Midwest.
Is it next to
You know what
Texas?
No.
Are you,
No, they
are you
just-
on the same
they just
time?
sound the same a little
Next
bit.
subject.
Same time zone?
That next subject.
Let me
Every
put y'all
time
onto
I
a
hear
map.
like Nashville, I think of Miley Cyrus.
And I passed.
Yeah.
And I
Fuck
passed
yeah.
geography.
I
I
you
passed
passed
geography.
geography with an A?
I just want to
Probably
comment
with
on
a
that.
B.
That's exactly what we're trying to like shift while up there. Cause that's why I moved to Nashville. I feel like we tried to really interrupt the mindset of being only country. We're introducing that urban sound. We have hella concerts and we're producing a lot of film. I'm working on a script right now. So, right, I'm put it out there, right? I'm
Plug it in,
looking
baby.
at her like,
Plug it in,
saying,
baby.
like, yo, there's so much to be done in Nashville because in the middle of all this gentrification and stuff,
Yeah.
we had to buy back our block. So that's what we're trying to do. So instead of thinking about Miley Cyrus, one day you'll be like Hughes and Hyde Entertainment, Sonia.
Hey,
Brian
I like that. I
Taylor,
like that. Put it in the
like-
atmosphere. Yeah, I like that. I like
Yes.
that. I like that. Put it in the cart. Put it in the cart. Put
There you
it
go.
in the cart. Put it in the cart.
I need a coupon.
A coupon to what?
All right, Amazon
To
credit.
life, nigga.
Amazon credit
Amazon
card.
credit card.
Y'all, so y'all can see where Tennessee is.
Oh, that's like the iPhone X Plus type thing, right?
Yeah.
Tennessee?
So okay, you have.
She's
Wait, where is
Still
it?
can't find that bit.
Oh, right
we
here.
still can't find.
Oh no, it's not next to. It's nothing close to Texas. It's literally.
They thought it was
I don't know
close to
why I thought
Texas.
Texas was like right next to Georgia. No, so you have Alabama, Mississippi.
'Cause it's the
on
South.
top of Mississippi, next to North Carolina. Yes.
Still can't
Ain't
pinpoint it in
it
my head.
Alabama?
13
I know it's
hours.
close to
13.
it, too.
So if we leave
All right, so we're flying.
after
We're flying.
work,
We're flying. We're flying.
Yeah.
Y punto.
With all that being said, we're
Fine.
flying
fine. Are the flights expensive?
Nah.
to
Holy
Tennessee. Who goes?
Don't do that.
2 hours.
Sonia's there.
Who even goes there? I don't know. I don't know who goes there.
That's fine. Whatever. We could do Atlanta. Shoot.
I love that. I love that
I'm moving back.
Atlanta.
I wanna go to
I
back
love
there
that
next
Atlanta.
year.
I want to go to that pink trap house.
Where,
I think they put it back.
where 2 Chainz's album cover was at?
Yo.
Did they
A
put?
bunch-
Didn't
there's
they
a
put it
bunch
back?
Yeah, they did. I heard they made like a clinic at one point, or they were planning
the
to,
fuck?
or something.
Oh, it's not there.
I don't know,
They moved
man.
out?
You can't
No,
give
that's
a
what- I
shit
don't know.
because we
Don't-
fuck everything up.
Wow, that's
but
crazy.
It's definitely a pink trap house now. So
Yeah, I think that was like recent.
It's
I've
a
seen
thing.
people take pictures and stuff there. I'd like to go. And
we should. No,
get
I'm
some
moving back to
footage.
Atlanta. Film and the music is already out there, but I'll be like part time in it. I'll be here every 6 weeks. I'm gonna be busy, y'all. 2019. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we-
Miami,
2019 is gonna be a great year.
be in Nashville, Atlanta. It's gonna be great.
Yay! Alrighty.
good.
So do you want to do weekly check-in? How was your
I'm
week?
straight. My week is always the same. It's lovely. My life is fantastic. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a good week. Work.
I'm so jealous.
No, it's
Yeah,
just good. It's
smooth
good. It's
sailing.
good.
That's so awesome. What a
'Cause, like,
good
when you
space
c-
to be in.
Yeah, because when you come from like, or like when you've been like asked out before, like anything is a come up, you know. So
That's
it's like
right.
it's lit. It's always lit at
That's
the
what I'm
crib.
saying. What a beautiful outlook.
I sent him a
Yeah.
picture yesterday of when like we first met. And it was just funny because just looking at the picture, we both were like, wow, like we literally came such a long way. Like we were at the Airbnb at
Scrambling
the
quarters trying to get McChickens and shit. You feel me?
facts, getting Subway and sharing 2 subs between 4 people.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, shout out Danny. That's
Yo,
Danny.
I just want to comment on that. You remember them 59-cent cheeseburgers?
Oh Lord.
Bruh, I done had to split that with some friends too. Like,
yeah.
some hard times.
It gets
bruh,
real in the
yeah.
battlefield for real.
And it's
for
so
real.
crazy because it's like literally points in your life because
Yeah.
before that, like I was working for T-Mobile. Like I had good jobs before that, you know, and then that was just a part of my life where I just was with my mom. I was working at Spencer's, bartending, kind of just, you know, trying to figure myself out. And I was always mad broke, you know, and then it's like, it's literally just like life is a roller coaster. Like it's a legit roller coaster and you can be
seasons. You have your seasons,
oh,
and I really do
absolutely.
believe in that because I know I've had again high points and low points, even Nashville. But I really do understand like the process of when I talk about seasons, girl. I'm about to go in right, like having your harvest and like or planting your seeds, whatever season it is you're in. You have to understand it because it's gonna take hard work. Everything that I did during the summer of 2018 was shit. It felt like shit. It looked like shit. Nothing. And now I'm able to see like the fruits. And I love the fact that it's happening
that,
now.
I like
Everything that we do, even in our business, we want to make sure that we bring it back to that, talking about what we bring into fruition by like the hard work, the sweat, because it sucks.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think that it molds character, and then when we are popping, we can handle it.
You talk about it and you're like, damn, I was really wishing for these times at that time.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
shit's crazy.
It's a good feeling when things work out in your favor though.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
then you have those times where you feel like you're doing everything right and you still get handed a shitty deck of cards and you're like, what am I doing wrong? Start questioning yourself. The insecurities come, but
yeah.
perspective.
Roller
Having
coaster.
that like that really positive outlook on things that
Yeah.
you do, that makes a world of a difference. So that's why I was really happy when you said your week is cool. It could have been, you could have let, I don't know, somebody cutting you off ruin your week for real. Like
Yeah.
if people let that like drive their week, that's what it is. So to have a positive outlook, like I look up to y'all. I respect that.
appreciate you. I just feel like it's key. It's key. The person you with is really gonna affect your life in a lot of ways.
Facts.
Probably like the ways you probably don't even see at times, but there's like, this is my most successful year ever in my life, and I hope that it gets better and better from here on out. You feel me?
Well,
And
the
it's not a-
secret is popping.
and it's
Y'all
not a-
popping.
And it's not a coincidence. You feel me? That it's because I got Yanz by my side. It's just I feel like everything was put in my time at a perfect time, and I was able to like execute. I don't know. It's just a
Yeah.
great fucking life, dude.
Like, we
wake up
probably-
mad happy. I wake up Yanz shaking her head, and she be mad and shit. But it's a good life. You feel me?
Yeah, it's be like, you woke me up.
So dumb. He's so dumb. Anyways, I feel fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to be here with you guys, and I definitely feel like I am ready for 2019. I'm planting a lot of seeds, and I'm really right now in my life, I'm at a point where I am working internally. There's a lot of people that can afford or can just say like, oh, I got everything like squared away, like I'm good, and they can just, or they're doing a million things. But it's like me, like I can do a million things, but it's always been so important for me to just feel a certain way. And I was talking last show about like anxiety and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into it, but I just feel like it's very important to just feel good about yourself, and take time always to make sure that you are the best person that you can be. With that being said, I want to dive into the topic. The first topic for today, we're going to talk about living in the moment, what a lot of people refer to as carpe diem. It's a Latin phrase. It means seize the moment, put little trust in tomorrow. So seize the day is what it means.
All right, so no, I just want to give my example of why I was so adamant about talking about this.
Go ahead.
Because, okay, like, all week, as you know, of course, Drake and the Migos had the concert in Miami, back-to-back shows. So all week, I'm like just looking. I'm on my IG, I'm on my IG stories, and I see a lot of people posting on their stories like the concert, and it's cool because you're there, and I feel it. It's your favorite artist. It's Drake and Migos, a couple of the biggest artists in the game right now. So I understand, but I'm looking and I'm like, I see everyone posting their stories like they do Herbalife, like mad little stories, you know. So I'm like, they're basically recording almost the whole concert in 15-second increments. And I'm like, are you really enjoying what's in front of you if you're trying to capture what's in front of you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to capture it on your phone so that later one day you can tell your friends, hey, I did this. Yeah. When in reality, all you got to say is, hey, I did this.
Yeah. It's like taking a picture of the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and if you don't believe me, then joke's on you, because I was there. I had the tickets. I had the meet and greet. I met Drake. You feel me?
Yeah. Like, I just saw him. You know.
Yeah.
Well, it brings. I'm sorry, and that kind of was a stepping stone to this topic. But we also, I had seen a video. I had told him about it, but I seen a video months ago. I think it was Rihanna. I'm pretty sure it was Rihanna. It wasn't Beyonce. I think it was Rihanna. And it was like a video I saw on YouTube. I don't know what I was searching. I just came across this video. And there was someone that was, they were like in the front row. And they were video recording her. And she was singing
Adele.
to them.
I think it was Adele.
It was Rihanna.
Oh, okay.
It was either Rihanna or Beyonce, but I'm pretty sure it was Rihanna. And she was like singing to them. And they were just recording her. She stops. And she goes, baby boo, I'm in front of you. Take the camera out my face. I'm in front of you.
Yeah, like you're
and I
right
literally
there.
looked at her.
Yeah.
I looked at it. I was like, wow. Like, if that isn't the truth, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, I'm gonna record. But if I got Drake in front of me singing,
I'm gonna give my phone to my homegirl to record it, because I go to concerts and I'm guilty of like
course.
recording. I mean, I won't post all of it on my story. Like I'll put the beginning and
some
stuff.
People be putting like every song they do is like a clip.
I don't do that because I will literally grab my phone, go to video, and take a video, and I record. Like, if it's my favorite song ever, I will literally record it and like just look at them. And I know you can't. It's true. You cannot enjoy it fully because you're worried about
like for
that.
what. Like,
so I be trying to make sure I got it like okay, like right here, and then I'm like still enjoying it. Yeah. So then like later on, I'll go back and I'm like, oh my god, I was there. Like I do it all the time. Like I have like 6 of her songs. Like when I went to her concert and I was like right there, I was so mesmerized, and you could see in the video that I was recording that I couldn't even, because I was just so mesmerized by her. And then I saw her again at the Best Live Festival, and the same thing, like LMA. Like I was literally right there and I couldn't pull out my phone, and when I would, like I was just like
right.
Yeah.
With my phone.
Because there's nothing bad. I'm sorry. Like, it's nothing wrong with recording them. Absolutely not. Because the first Drake concert I went to, it was the Lights and Nightmares.
Light Dreams and Nightmares. It's like his
Lights,
first
Dreams,
tour,
and
like
Nightmares
his
tour.
first tour
It
in the
was
US.
it was like a few years ago, and I was front row.
Like 10 years ago.
I was front row. Well, I was on the floor. I was probably like the 9th row, but I told my cousin Yanny, I was with my cousin, and I told her, I was like, when Drake comes out, I'm running to the front. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you say you're gonna stay. I'm running to the front.
Yeah.
Y efectivamente, I wasn't the only one. As soon as Drake comes out, I seen these 2 girls get up and start running. I grab my cousin by the hand and I run to the front. But granted, I ended up in the front row the entire concert. And I tried, like, I would really try to record him and take pictures. I have a few pictures I actually have on my Facebook till this day. And I have like pictures and video of him and stuff, but it wasn't like, so yeah, that's good stuff that you can look back to see and shit.
I totally understand that.
But for myself though, not like how Ishy saying, like I hate that shit, and like, I didn't see a lot of that with this whole shit. I was so happy that I didn't see, like, if I'm skipping maybe like 2 or 3 stories, but it wasn't like the tiny shit. I hate that.
I had the tinies.
My man's, I gotta fucking like,
and it doesn't
skip your shit. I don't want to see the 15 seconds of Drake singing.
Yeah, like if we
Kiki,
wanted
do
to
you
go,
love me? Like what the fuck?
Like if we wanted to go, we would have got the ticket. But I'm not. To get it clear, I'm not bashing nobody. It's cool. You do what you do. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, in like the long term, you're losing yourself. Like you're not, like it's a loss to you because
and that's the point. Not if you wanted to go, I would have gotten the ticket, because I didn't get the ticket because I didn't want to spend $200 on a ticket. That's why I didn't get the ticket. Not because I didn't want to go.
Because it wasn't worth it enough to you. That's what I'm saying.
Not if I wanted to go, I would have gotten the ticket.
I get it.
The point is that if you do go, like if you're at a concert or if you're just doing something, enjoy it.
That's it.
You know,
just enjoy it.
Because if you're in front of this person, like just take it in. Like take it in, enjoy them, enjoy the moment. Like don't be so preoccupied on just recording it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like people need they want like that validation stamp to know like, okay, if anyone ever calls my bullshit, I have this video.
But it's funny,
when in reality, no one's ever gonna ask for that video.
And that's my reply to that. Like, so I've had my mom. There's like this group, I guess Chayanne, like back in the day.
Oh my god!
Like okay, I don't know, Los Chicos something. Like it was some kind of like a boy band. Yeah. But the way my mom talks about it, like it was literally nostalgia, and I would look at her like how I would think of like the fairy godmother. Like, oh my god, like how amazing to be at this concert. They didn't have phones to record any of it. My mom barely has any pictures of herself growing up, so she tells me stories, and like, so that's how we connected. But now you literally have your Instagram stories. That's how that's how you're connecting, and that's how you're engaging with your community. Everything's so important to like capture online versus, like you guys said, living in the moment. You have those people who travel and take me back, hashtag take me back to wherever it is.
It was like last week, and it was last week.
Yeah, but like, bro, do you really remember how is it that the air smelled? Like, what it is that you got to do and experience?
It's like their memory is stuck in that picture.
Right.
Like, I remember that rock. I was sitting on that water. Go ahead.
I feel like as a creative, like anybody that takes pictures, I'm such a fan of being able to recollect the memory and making it even more beautiful.
Like scrapbook shit.
And so everything that we're doing today, blogging, posting on Instagram, and monitoring all of that stuff, I feel like it's really important to capture.
Sure. I totally agree.
Connect with someone by telling them how amazing it was. Tell them, speak. So
you don't have to show them. Like capture the moment in the physical so much that you don't need a picture to describe what happened that day.
Yeah. Like I hope that if you're at a Rihanna concert and she's literally as close to you as Ishy is to me right now,
it was Adele.
Please do not have a phone in front of this woman's face. It was Rihanna.
No, because I saw this a video similar. Well, she did the same thing. It was absolutely Adele, the one I saw, and she was like, "No, like I'm right here. Like enjoy the moment. Like you paid for this concert to be here."
I would have been like, "Can you hold my phone?"
Like,
I like it. I like it when the artist takes the phone for the fan and they do it for themselves.
Oh right.
That's dope.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Shaq did that, by the way. He grabbed my phone and he.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
This tall ass.
I know. I worked at the TNT building and he was like recording.
Bed.
Like,
big
no,
selfie.
we literally bumped into each other. It's
big bed.
So cool.
That's dope. Big.
Okay, so moments are here, and like they're here for an instance, and then they're gone. So, do you enjoy these moments in your life, or do you just use them as means to an end? And I think that that's very important. You should be enjoying every single moment of your life, and don't just think of it as this is what I'm living because one day I have to die. That's probably like the saddest thing that you can possibly do. So create a way in which you go about your day, and you just like literally just take in all of your thoughts, everything you do, all of your actions. On Urban Dictionary, it says for living in the moment, basically it's about taking the ones that you love and living every day without getting into fights about stupid shit. We don't live forever. You have to make the days you have with them last, which is very, very important as well. I feel like family and appreciating your family, and loved ones, or whoever it is that you love, you have to show them that you love them, and it's not even by like physical or material things. It's just, just the connection that you may make, of going to visit your mom if you don't live with her. Right. The little things like Sonia.
I feel like as I get older, like we all have those times where it's like you're sitting with your friends and then you're talking about an event you had or something that happened with someone, and then you look back and you're like, damn, I had a good ass day that day. You know what I'm saying? But now as I get older, I can like identify a good moment while I'm still in it. Like I was at the memorial for my uncle, and I'm there sitting with my family. I told my mom, I was like, this is what life is all about right here. Like we're laughing. You feel me? There's mad love, and like the energy is so right. And I'm in the moment, speaking about the moment, because I know years or months from now, I'm gonna look back and say that was a great night.
Yeah.
And that just comes with experience, because we go through a lot of bullshit in general. So it's like so basically what I want to say is that I've learned to cherish the moments literally in the moment, because like I think of everything as if it's never gonna come back twice, you know. So every time I go see my parents, I tell them I love them and I appreciate them a million times, just in case, you feel me, just in case, so I don't have to be the sad son at the funeral. I never got to say goodbye. No. I'm not gonna be that guy. My parents are gonna leave this earth knowing I love them to death every time I see them and talk to them every time.
They do.
What's up?
They do.
Yeah.
I feel like Amma does too.
Yeah, like every time. I don't care. Even my friends are kind. If I'm on the phone, yo, love you, bro. That's it, bro.
I have a really big habit of doing that. I think people think it's weird, and I've always learned how to embrace people and embrace moments for different settings. Because down here, even the way we say hi, you know, we're giving each other kisses on the cheek, and I feel horrible because I have to withdraw myself because I'm naturally super affectionate.
Yeah.
So even barely like saying hi to Ishy was weird. Like, you know, hey, I'm a hugger. Like I usually be all up in your face, like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I've had to withdraw myself because of culture, and like people are totally different when I embrace them. Like they're not like, you know, but I've learned how to adjust, and some of those things, like you said, really developing a way to enjoy things in the moment. Like, oh, you know, I did yoga today. I'm not that good, but like, hey, here's where I'm at. Like, you know, just really appreciating all the little things.
So did you really do yoga today?
No.
I
did not.
I was like, because yoga is awesome.
But I thought about the day. I know I did hot yoga for the first time.
Hot yogurt.
Hot yoga. Hot yoga. I've always wanted to try that.
It was like a mess, but I felt like it did help me with flexibility.
What
like
is hot yoga?
So you're in a hot room,
like a steam.
Oh, I've done that for basketball. It's straight, but it's a little intense though.
Yo,
that shit sounds intense.
And
where's the grip?
Okay, here's the thing.
Boy.
I feel
yoga is more intense than everybody makes it out to be.
Absolutely.
It
It's harder than whatever.
And it's amazing though. It's amazing. Everybody can do it.
Yeah. Stretching your body is very important.
She can have that by herself. Yoga is not for me.
No, it can, of course it is.
It is.
Sure.
It's also about your instructor.
No, I totally understand. Like honestly, like I have another self that y'all just don't know yet. I'm more of like the boxing type. Like I'm that bitch. I'll be in like a MMA ring. Like if I do my fitness, I figure it'd be something a little intense in that sense. Like I'd like to kick ass versus
cool. I mean, you could definitely do both though.
Heard.
I feel
We're
like
over
you
here
could
trying to
definitely
come to you.
I feel like you could definitely do both. It's about the stretching. Supposedly being crouched down in a like ass to grass squat position for like 3 to like maybe 5 minutes a day helps like your entire body. Just that dumbass little squat position. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you know, downward dog, extending all of your, and because that literally extends your whole body, you know, or trying to do a headstand or a handstand, which is already a little bit harder. But with everything else, like trying to do a headstand, I was practicing my headstands the other night.
I wish I could see my face.
Like I'm just like,
because
it's an entire thing.
All I know.
With a headstand, that's everything from
and
core.
Like I said, I always talk about my vegan space, right? I tried to incorporate all like the healthy stuff, doing like the lavender and clean.
I love that.
One of the areas where I just didn't thrive in. I felt like I knew a lot of hippies and that did their yoga thing, and it's just one thing I couldn't get.
I'm like obsessed with the whole essential oil thing though.
Oh, now it's a whole movement, and I really do believe in like healing properties of like
I
cannabis.
have the little feed diffuser. We have 2.
Yeah.
And I be getting in my mood. Like I get home from work and I come like to the house and Letty's like, what are you doing? And I'm like 2 bottles of wine. Like, what's up, bitch? Like, let's turn the diffuser on and drink some freaking wine and gossip. Like, and I'll turn it on and it'll just smell so good, but it's like so relaxing.
No,
yeah.
I'm,
lavender.
I love it. Lavender and rose.
It helps you gossip. easier?
Yeah, like I'm like, let
Rolls
the
off
girl,
the
you know,
It's like
and it's funny,
now I can really talk shit.
dude. Me and my cousin,
turn it up.
me and my cousin literally gossip about family shit all the time. That's literally the top gossip. It's not like about people.
I know.
Like it's like, yo, she'll be like, yo, let me tell you what the fuck my dad asked me for today, and I'm like, bitch, what he asked you for? And I'll be like, girl, let me tell you how my mom told me that your mom told her. Like we got that's literally our gossip all the time. Like she'll text me and be like, bitch, I got some tea about.
We have a group chat like with the cousins, bro, and it's hilarious. This was after my cousin Skeen said in Atlanta, and I wondered where half of my like crazy gene came from, because my dad seems pretty normal and my mom does too, but it's from my mom's dad's side of the family officially. So yeah, we have our little cousins chat. We have our little chisme too.
Yeah.
Sonia,
What's chisme?
like they be going in
Chisme, gossip.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Facts. Cool.
My
Thank
bad.
you. No, I didn't know. I just want to know.
Oh, that's a nice. Is that a pigeon?
Cheeseman. Yeah, we thrifted that.
For
Is that a
real?
pigeon?
That was a win. That was
Yeah.
absolutely a win.
Yeah, absolutely.
She took credit for that, by the way.
Yeah,
No, he thrifted it.
Oh, she said we
Oh no, he thrifted it, but like, yeah, we thrifted that shirt.
We thrifted it. I styled him. You know.
You know.
He was real close not get it. Like, and we
It's
thrifted it, so
super
it's probably
dope.
like a $3-4 shirt. And he was like, babe, because we got a lot of stuff that day. But then he was like, baby, should I get it? And I'm like, yeah, it's
Hell yeah,
fucking
no,
dope.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a win.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
why. That's what I'm saying. The person you was important. They kind of give you like, yo, you should do that.
Yeah.
You probably
They
shouldn't
give
do
you
that.
drip.
So
Yeah.
I don't want to be going in, but that's the space I'm in right now. That's my season where I'm like, every relationship that I have, whether it be a friend or it be like just anybody romantically, we have to be mutually benefiting each other, contributing positively into
that's very
what
true.
it is. Yeah, because y'all are so goals. I always be saying that.
They're so cute.
Ishy, I don't know if he hates me on Instagram, because I'll be like on Yanz's post like,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, that's cool. That's cool.
It'd be so cute. They're fun. They're fun to be around because they're like a personality together.
Yeah, I'd be like, my
and then
wife.
like Yanz be like, and then it should be like, well, bro, and then like it's like he likes it. He likes
They're
picking
so-
at her,
yes.
and she falls for it all the time.
Oh,
And it's
you don't
cute.
say.
It's cute, Yanz,
Let
because
me
you're
tell,
like
let
so
me tell y'all
tiny.
a story.
You know those little toys that you would get from McDonald's, and you like crank them, and then they're like,
crank it, yeah.
that's Yanz.
Yo,
She's
for
so
real.
tiny, and then like he'd be like cranking her, and then she'd be like,
It's a whole mood. You guys
Until
are awesome.
until I hit him in the side of the head with a newspaper.
You get like that
with a pillow,
Nah,
with a pillow.
we don't do nothing physical
No.
other than have sex. I hope that's physical, right? I hope so.
That counts. That counts.
Yeah,
Beat it
that's
up,
great.
girl.
No, we play fighting and shit, but ain't nothing
Yeah,
crazy.
we play fight, but it's nothing because we get bored and we're human beings and we live together. So it's like sometimes like, you know, we be play fighting and stuff, but you know, we try to give each other, you know, just like
Yeah, you got to.
respect and
Absolutely.
you know, we don't like I don't hit him in his face or,
Yeah.
you know, you
None of
can't
that
do that,
shit.
guys.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It's called,
But anyway,
it's called jail time.
so
Unless you like it.
anyway,
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
the basis of this topic is that I really wanted to just emphasize, you know, with my team
Nah, you good.
and Sonia. It's part of my team now.
Yo.
But I really wanted to like emphasize on just living consciously, you know, and seizing the day, but just like living consciously and doing things, you know, just like present, like being present and doing things like full-heartedly, and because that's really important, you know, and doing things and doing, even if you do things for other people, like, you know, whatever you do for other people, like do it because it makes you feel good, you know. And like in my workspace, I work at a rehab center, and sometimes like these old people ask me to do things, and I'll be bombarded with like work and different things I have to do, and sometimes they ask me to do something so small, and I can very well act like I forgot, you know. I can very well just disregard whatever the fuck, because a lot of these niggas have Alzheimer's, so they're not gonna remember anyway. But
They be remembering sometimes.
no, but a lot of them have Alzheimer's, so they probably, you know, they won't remember. But the point is that you have to do things because it's just gonna make you feel good. Like it's gonna, like it just, to me at least, like just doing things in full presence, just wholeheartedly, like it really, really matters. And I have a question, cliche questions of all questions. And Dries, if you knew that you weren't going to be here tomorrow, what would you do today?
Oh my god, I have so many things to do. Honestly, I think I would spend. Oh my god, why do I get emotional all the time? I think I would spend time with my mom and my grandma, and that's it. Like I would go around, say bye to my friends, and then like. Okay. That's a sad question.
Yeah, it is. No. But if you knew that you weren't going to be around tomorrow, is there anything that
and I will curse? I will tell certain people how I like. They know how I feel about them, but I will definitely like make sure, like like
that's not a scary concept of living in a way though, because like
you want to do so much.
That's what I'm in preparation for. That's why 2019 is so important, because I'm setting everything up for what my life is gonna look like when I'm cruising or whatever. But I'm
not gonna be crazy in 2019 no more.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be crazy.
I'm not. No, like there's a lot of things that I'm changing now, and that I have been like even telling my friends like. I check like up on my friends a lot, like even the ones that don't. Yeah, that too. I don't really drink like that. Which Kayan always thinks that I'm always drunk and like high or some shit, and like I don't really drink like that. Like I'll be sipping on the same cup all fucking night. Like I don't like drinking like that. I smoke, but that's like whatever. When I buy it if it's there, if I'm in the sesh, whatever. But like I'm trying to be like more with the relationships, like my friends and stuff, like you were saying, like more like healthy. Like I don't curse my friends out. I never did that anyway. But
I saw you tweet about that.
That whole like on social media, I don't want to call my friends little joking names that we call each other in the group chat on social media. Like I don't like, sometimes you can even on the group chat, like I'll be like, yo dumbass, like if I keep calling you a stupid ass bitch, you're gonna think you're a stupid ass bitch even if you know that you're not. Or so even with your friends.
I just had that conversation with my aunt. Speaking of that quinceañero, I don't know if I'm getting off track. Yo, like I was driving, estúpida, ¿qué hace? No sé qué. Like it's just in their second nature to like talk to people like that. And so now I've been so on my own for such a long time where I'm like, yo, like that is not,
that's not okay.
That's not a positive energy. Like you need to be careful and monitor the things that you are, speaking into other people, because you have power, like just in the speaking it alone. So I really commend you for that, because not everybody can really accept the fact that like you have power in what you speak. And if I'm calling you a dumbass bitch all the time, like even if you're not, like you'll respond to it and be okay with hearing whatever it or whatever.
Exactly.
If you speak, you're beautiful, powerful, whatever.
And I don't like on social media, no, because then like it gives strangers the ability to call you that, or like think that you actually are. Like, man, her friends call her a bird all the time, so she must really be a bird ass bitch. Like,
true,
or
true,
her
true,
friends,
true.
her friends always talking about let's go be hoes. You probably are some fucking hoes. Like, no, I will slap the shit out of you. Like, who the fuck are you? But yeah, like I just want to be a little bit more positive, a little bit more calm. I don't want to tell bitches I'll slap the shit out of them anymore, although it can happen. But like I want to be a little bit less violent. Like I don't know, I just want to be calm. Like I don't want to be. I've never been like, I like attention and I like being in the scene, but I also like I'm not with that shit.
While living in the moment, you are every day developing yourself to be that best.
Exactly. So I could be fire in 2019.
Heck yeah, I'm with it. I can't wait to see that growth, y'all.
Living
just glow up.
Life.
Hey, come back.
Damn, my shit finished.
Yeah, your show only got 40 minutes, bro, because you got a lot of bullshit on
fuck.
Oh, that's not bad though.
In the game.
Whatever. It's in the game.
Okay, so so I have some stuff written down for the living your best life, and just embracing the moment, like being present. Like, do you guys feel like you're present? Are you living like in this given moment, and do you do things like wholeheartedly? Also, like, are you fulfilled with how you're living your life now? Even though Andrys kind of mentioned, she kind of touched that question. Probably could have answered that already.
Well,
do you feel like you're fulfilled in how you're living your life right now?
No, there's definitely more room for growth and more. Things kind of like, it's been a roller. I feel like 2018 has been a roller coaster. I feel like for everyone, it's been a shitty year.
No,
like not for everyone, but it's been like it's had its ups and downs.
I feel like every year has a little bit of shitty in it, always.
But I don't know, man. I thought 2016 was trash as fuck for a lot of people. And I don't know, man. 2018 taking the fucking.
I just feel like when it gets to the end of the year, everybody is just so ready to get the year over
and
to
start over. Like nothing starts
start
over.
over. You still
only the calendar digitally and like, numeric wise starts
like
over.
Time is such a concept.
Yeah,
you know, it's
this period. I don't know, for whatever reason, for me, I feel like I have matured in certain areas. Like, you know, I want to keep up with myself again. Always figuring out how I transition to be that best self. Like,
facts.
Sonia's ideal self is a vegan. One day I'll get there. Like, you know, maybe
we'll start
January 1st,
veggie. Why don't you start veggie?
Yeah,
or start cutting off red meat.
And no, I have been doing really good.
For everybody that says that, because I feel like my best self is vegan. And for a lot of people who say like, oh, my best self is vegan, or I want to be vegan, or I'm looking into veganism and veggie diets and all this stuff, we'll start by cutting off, you know, not start by cutting off dairy, because I haven't even cut off dairy. But start by cutting off red
for
meat.
Some folks,
you know,
dairy is easy for me.
If it is easy for you, then cut it off. You know, start by cutting off dairy.
Yeah,
start
I don't
by cutting
really
off red meat.
eat. Like I like cereal and milk, but I don't really need it.
I don't drink milk. My thing is cheese and all of the products that I consume that have dairy.
Ice cream.
I want to be healthier. I don't necessarily want to be vegan, but I definitely need to get my dumb ass back in a meal plan.
Yeah, and that's my thing. My biggest thing is like, I don't like the title vegan, because if I want to indulge in like some kind of pasta with cheese in it, like I don't think that's gonna be big of a deal. I know my body will probably respond to it differently if I'm only doing greens or whatever, but long story short, like I'm down to be like a pescatarian on the weekends.
It's baby steps.
So cute.
Like, it is though. It's
I'm
baby
totally
steps.
Here for
it's not just like diving into the deep end. Like you kind of gotta go through the little stairs.
Yeah, I always recommend people to like cook. Just start cooking. Find something and cook it. That's gonna make a difference.
Yeah, because you know we be lazy. I don't like cooking. I don't like that shit. I hate being in the kitchen. I could cook though. Don't get me wrong. Because when you tell people like you don't like cooking, they're like, oh, so you can't cook. Like no, I just don't like it. Who the fuck wants to be in the kitchen? I'm hungry. Like I want my food now.
No,
like
that's facts. I don't really like being
I be trying to eat, and when I cook, I'll be tasting things and I'll eat as I'm cooking, and then I'm full and I can't sit down and eat my
who said
meal
that
with
before?
you.
We're the microwave generation. We like everything like super quick.
Yeah,
which is so sad. We'll wait like 20 minutes to get, you know, a hot plate of food versus taking 20 minutes to
just cook it.
Right? Yeah, I'd rather wait for my grandma to cook it and serve it. Rather than cook it and serve it.
For sure.
So that's why we get late to the function. You know, BP time. We'll be late to the function just in time for the food.
That's exactly. Y'all taking walks during Thanksgiving with your family? You taking walks?
You already know. Half my family smoke. They be cool.
They be cool.
Nah.
That's funny.
Taking little walks. Come back high as fuck.
We're ready to eat for sure.
I'm here for seconds.
Ready to eat.
Yeah, that apple pie nine. Peach cobbler, the whole nine.
Oh my god, you know what's really good? Corn casserole. That shit is so good.
My family don't make that.
Girl. I went to
what the hell you ate that
at like a gringo Friendsgiving with my cousin.
I've never even heard of it though.
Oh my god, it's
casserole.
so
Corn casserole I associated with very white foods.
It is. It's pretty gringo.
Casseroles? Yeah, the word sounds
Gringo.
Caucasian.
It does. Casserole.
No offense.
That's funny.
Caucasian word for real. For real. Go ahead, yes.
So I definitely feel like trying to now with the new year coming and all this stuff, like you gotta like Andrys said, like it's not that you're completely fulfilled or you're completely satisfied with everything that you might be doing now. Obviously you want to better, you know, different aspects and different things that you know that are only going to get better. But as far as like living your life fulfilled, it's very important. Like you can't go out a day knowing that you fucked up or you did something that you regretted. That's probably the worst way to go to sleep. Like I hate going to sleep feeling like, damn, today I did this fuck shit and now I feel really bad for it. Or today blah blah blah, I should have
was trash.
Yeah, today I should have done this but I didn't. Like that's probably the worst way. I mean, I still have a test that I have to take that I haven't taken in like a week, so I'm full of shit right now. But real life funny right now. But it's very important. Like it's important to at least try to fulfill your days in ways that when you go to sleep you're content and you know you feel fulfilled. Because a lot of people, and I've noticed this, like, I know that a lot of the times, like, we get busy or whatever, you know, we have jobs, your family, your career that you're working on, whatever it is that you have. And it's okay to be busy, but it's only okay to be busy when you're in tune with the things that are making you busy or keeping you busy. Like, how is it that you can be busy and unhappy? Or busy and unfulfilled? And I'm sorry, I don't want to say any names, and I won't, but I work with this one person that she always looks so miserable. Like, she just always looks so unhappy.
No, she don't want to go to work, Yanz.
She always looks so unhappy.
Who is it? Which one?
It's a girl, but it's like she always looks.
It's a girl.
She always looks so unhappy.
I hope it's a girl if she's a she.
And she's always like, oh, I have to go to school, and then I have to do this, and then I have to do that. All right, sis, so you're mad busy, but you look miserable. And this is another reason why, this is another thing that I wanted to bring up within this topic, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why, like, is it okay to be busy and be unfulfilled or unhappy? Like, you're busy but you're unhappy. What really are you doing with your life?
I think that's a character flaw for sure.
Right. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense. I feel like when I have things to do, I'm not gonna be unhappy, but I might be a little stressed because I have so much to do and a lot of my plate. Not unhappy. You should be happy that you are busy and productive.
Right. Or
right? We weren't, who was it? You that spoke about it, talking about meditation for kids. We weren't taught how to deal with anxiety or how to deal with any kind of like processing of any information that comes multiple times. I usually have to take a second. I'm like, sis, let me call you back. I can't make a decision right now because a lot is happening. I have to train myself to shut myself down and one thing at a time and attack it. But people don't have that.
They don't.
And they'll go to drugs. They'll go to just being unhappy. Their character, everything just shows that. So it's something you have to learn for sure.
I be getting mad though. I get upset at things like that because I feel like there's, for a lot of things that I get upset about, but like there's so many resources. You know, like we have so many options. I mean, I'm not saying that people are going to go to those options and like feel like they're that attainable, but it's just like annoying. Like sometimes
I totally feel
like
that.
you see someone like that's like really like, for example, like someone like they want to see someone professionally, like they want to go and talk to someone and they'll be like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know who to go talk to. Like, my nigga, the same way you open up your Google to Google that Drake lyric. We mentioned Drake too much. Whoever else's lyric,
whoever or whatever, or
the
that
same
or
way
that
you
restaurant.
can look up like those type of things. Like, yo, I like Google. I need to talk to someone this way.
We aren't that.
We have
When did
spoken
I
about
talk
it.
about microwave generation? We want things to just come to us. We don't really go up, and we're not proactive on how to overcome certain things. And then literally everyone here has a chance to be a millionaire with just social media. Everything that we have, the difference is the doers and the people who don't. And so though that we choose to like not deal with certain things and not find solutions, we would rather just like sit there and sulk in our problem, play victim, instead of saying, you know, bossing up and overcoming it.
Yeah, like the coolest thing that you can do is being like in a good mental state and being in a happy place and seeking help if it is that you need it. Asking for help if it is that you need it. Book clubs and therapy groups and all this stuff. Like, people probably hear that shit and they're like, oh, like book clubs, I don't want to go to that.
Right.
No, it's not about that. It's
talk
just
to your friends.
Yeah. And if you
I don't have friends.
That's what I was gonna say. And if you don't have friends, if you are that person that just doesn't have a clique of friends, because sometimes it's like that, or like me, a lot of my friends are just in the freaking military or like doing other things, you know, and like I don't see them as often. So if
but you know that you can still hit those people up.
Yeah. Like
yeah,
still
of
in
course.
reach.
But one of my best
Some
friends
people
is
don't
in the
have
military,
friends.
has a baby. Another one is in the military, is on her second baby, and
Damn.
it's like, I
Just
know,
popping 'em,
I know.
popping 'em.
Shout out, you know.
You got benefits.
Facts.
You can get benefits.
Yeah, and then my homegirl on her second baby, her husband is in the military too. So,
yeah. So cute.
So I don't know. I just feel like seeking that help, and we've spoken about it. We've spoken about the therapy groups and all these like different types of like chats and free things. Like Andrys said, yo, it's $30 copay to go to seek a therapist. But even
they
if
have
you
it
don't
online now
want to do that,
I just saw a commercial. I don't know how the fuck, the iPhone be knowing everything you talk about. I'm like scrolling down on Instagram and there was like a post of like this like
texting
online therapist and shit. Like, what the fuck?
some of
I'm
them
like,
are free. I've actually looked into some of them, and some of them are free.
You could DM me.
Yeah, or
I'll make you feel good about yourself real quick.
Real shit. DM the Lick Read.
That's a
DM
nice
the Lick Read.
That's a nice shirt you got on there, guys.
DM Sonia Sonura. Like, we got you. If you need a friend, we got you.
Sonia said don't DM her.
I didn't say don't DM her. I'm just saying, like, you know, I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's what
you know?
I be real honest with people.
I feel like a lot of people do be playing victim. Like, they don't, not that they, like, their issues aren't
true,
valid.
a
lot,
but it really does take some time separating that. Okay, yes, this is a feeling, you're responding to this, but I'm all about processing shit. So, like, let's get to the root of the issue and solve it. And if you're not trying to solve it, then I don't want to hear it. I don't got time for that, you know?
Yeah, like beating around the bush and like, oh yeah.
No.
Yeah,
let's get to it.
Sometimes our lives are dictated by thoughts that like are attached to past events or even potential future outcomes, but you have to stand peacefully rooted in the present. And I think that's what a lot of people, and I think this is what this entire thing is about, and I think that's what a lot of people forget or just lack. Like, you're so caught up on past events, you're so caught up on future things that haven't even happened, and you're not standing on your 2 feet. You're not standing fulfilled. You're not standing, you know, happy with your being and who you are right now. I come on here, I talk my shit, but I have like for a few months now, and like even yesterday we were talking about it, like I feel like I have been dealing, and it's so weird because I'm at such a great part of my life. Like, I'm at such a good place in my life with a great partner, a beautiful family, you know, like I'm literally awesome, you know, me and everyone around me. And it's like I still catch myself being so sad, so anxious, you know, like so depressed. And I feel like it's not because, and I told him yesterday, I was like, it's so crazy how I literally sometimes I feel like I'm just doing too much or I'm just not enough. And I don't have that medium. I don't have that sweet spot, you know, shout out the sweet spot.
Shout out sweet spot.
But I don't have that sweet spot. Like, I don't have that medium. And I think that that's what I'm trying to find, you know, and it sucks. And I can't keep throwing him the same cards every time I want to cry or I'm, you know, sad about something, or I get upset at him about something because he's a dickhead, and then I start questioning things and I get all sad and depressed. Like, I can't keep playing the same card, you know, because it's only gonna be like so far. Like he literally tells me like, yo, like, you're 25 years old, like, you didn't know that you didn't know that like, you already know these things, you've been dealing with it since you were 5, like, or since whatever, like, why aren't you over it, you know? And I feel like we've spoken about this before, but it's a lot easier said than done, and these are our therapy sessions. So I appreciate you guys, you know, for like always just listening, and the listeners for listening. Some of y'all probably think I'm annoying or crazy, and some of y'all fuck with me, and for the people who do fuck with me and hit me up all the time, like, thank you, because I'm over here speaking my truth. Hopefully y'all can relate. If you don't, go ahead with your bad self. And if you do, you know you're not alone. But yeah, so definitely, you know, living consciously, and all of that. And another thing is, like, how are you of service? You know, like, how can you help? Like, how have you helped someone today? You know, comments, compliments, assistance, anything that you can do, you know, to help someone. So it's not like what someone can do for you is what you can do for that other person.
Very true. Hell yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah. So is there?
I feel like it got a little tense for you. I think I saw a little tear about to come down right there, dude.
How cute.
So yeah, life is just one evolving moment. Okay, it's collective impermanence. It's collected impermanence. You know, it's more of a reference point. You know, it's literally used for documenting our history and organizing our lives. Time is a concept. You know, and I was going to say time is of the essence, and it is. And you have all the time of the world, all the time in the world if it is that you need it. And shit, you'll have no time if you feel like you don't need it. It's up to you. It's really up to you, whatever it is that you decide to do. But yeah, I always say that. I always say that time is a total human concept, you know, and Yeah, that's what it is. I just feel like it's really, really important to just be fulfilled and live your life fulfilled. It's really important. Like, don't hold on to any negativity. Take that first step. Let go of the past. Welcome in the future. And if you need to move. Like, if you need to move now. If there's nothing that you can do to change, then don't worry about it. Like, if there's nothing that you can do to change, like, what you're going through, then don't worry about it. And the change will come. Sonia was talking about meditating. I think meditating is super important. Sage is super important. Cleansing your mind. Talk to yourself positively. And I feel like that's really important. The way that you talk to yourself. We talk to ourselves all day. When you're by yourself, you talk to yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're responding to yourself, it's kind of weird. But
sometimes I do that. Like, hello, I'm like, yo, Andrys, why did you do that? Girl, you know. I felt like, I know, I'm so dumb, so silly for that. Like, no. Wow, why didn't you think harder, Andrys? I don't know, Andrys.
I just be saying, like, there shouldn't be nothing that should make you sad, like, for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be...
Yeah, but my dad passed when I was a little girl. That's going to make me sad for years.
Obviously, that something like that would be an example.
No, but there's a healing process. You know, no one can measure how long it takes you to deal with, like, okay, so for me, if my dog died, I might be okay with it, but you might suffer for 2 years because that's your, like, dog. We just have different values on different things.
Yeah, for sure.
That's fair, but I just respect everyone's process, but also, like, I always feel like you should be a positive force into, like, helping people get on their feet. Like, I always support people. I understand where you're at, but let's get it moving, because you have to figure out what that next step. Always being solution driven will help you overcome so much in life, because we get stuck in this feeling. We get stuck
and that's what you can't do. Like, you can't get stuck. You can't feel stuck. You can't like feel like, okay, whatever that is like holding you back from whatever it is.
Right.
I feel like losing my dad, because that probably is a huge thing on why I just question everything. I question people's loyalty. I question everything. I question everything. Like, I just question people. I question people's actions and their intelligence, and why. I question why everything, and I feel like that's also just made me a stronger person. Like, feeling that weakness has made me strong. Like, feeling so weak has made me very strong as a person. I feel like there is certain things that will take you forever to heal and to get over. Granted, you lose your mama, you lose your dad, you lose someone that's forever. Yeah. Like, if you had a bad breakup, get it moving.
Bad breakup and you're still crying about that shit. I'm slapping you.
Like, you gotta keep it moving.
Come in my DM so I can tell you about your first of all, sis.
No, but look, that's my thing. So sometimes if it's taking you too long, I feel like you might not be addressing the right issue. Like, it's not him that you miss. True. You're missing, like, companionship. Why are you missing companionship? Okay, because you're codependent. Yeah. So where is this codependency sourced from? Oh, so your dad left you when you were young, or whatever it is. Exactly. You got to get to the bottom of whatever it is. So it's really uncovering and unlayering. That's why I said respect everyone's process, because it's sometimes it's way deeper than what you think. Like, okay, I have friends plenty, who get drunk on the weekends consistently and care not about what their actions look like when they're drunk. Okay, pause. Let's really think about it. Why is it that you have to enjoy life this way? Why do you always have to be under this particular influence when there are negative consequences to what you do? We gotta, like, sit down and talk about it, and having those healthy friendships, those healthy talks make a world of a difference when you're in that place. So I be extra deep when I have to. I smoke weed, so I'll be like in there talking. I'll be in there talking, really trying to figure it out. But respect everyone's process, but don't, like, dig deep, figure it out.
Yeah, and I feel like that goes, I just had something to say, that goes a little hand in hand to the next topic, which is creating transformational relationships and not transactional relationships. And this is something that I was telling him yesterday. Like, you have to kind of know, and in friendships too, you kind of have to know your partner or your friend's needs, or like what it is that they need. Like, like, he knows.
If any of you need a Powerade to get thirsty.
If any of you need the Powerade to get thirsty, seriously,
I'll take some.
Okay, I'll take some Powerade.
Oh, I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, no, I was serious.
I thought you were joking. I thought you were serious and joking at the same time.
Yeah, because it just sounded
nice joke.
It correlated pretty good. So 100% is way too much to give someone. 0% is way too little. You need to find balance, and that's within relationships, within partnerships that you have, within anything. And yesterday I was talking to him because I feel like a lot of times I don't know, like I'll just have not even mood swings. Do I have mood swings, baby?
Yeah, all the time.
I don't have no mood swings.
I don't have no mood swings. And then you be lying to yourself. I don't have no mood swings.
I don't have mood swings. I just feel like there are days where I just feel sad, and that's something that I'm working on. Like that's something.
When you feel, how do you feel normally?
I feel happy. I'm a positive ass bitch.
So you just swing into the sad mood?
When I think mood swings, I think something like crazy, like one
like
second
bipolar?
to the next.
No.
Like bipolar. I'm not bipolar. I don't have like crazy mood swings. There's just days where I feel sad or whatever, like I just
feel it.
Like I feel like I don't really want to fuck with
I'm
nobody.
a woman. I don't know. I feel like I totally have mood swings though. So that's why I'm like,
I'd be mad as fuck.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what the heck?
I get hungry, I'd be like, what the fuck?
And then what you said was key. It's like you kind of have to find like what the source is, and where is that unhappiness coming from? Because with me, it's like, it's not like I never had a dad. I had a dad. I had a stepdad, and he raised me. Like even when I lost my dad, I had a stepdad. So I had two dads. I was spoiled rotten. Growing up, like I was always given everything I needed. Like I had a father figure there. It's just. Again, it's just maybe like my sadness runs so deep because it's not daddy issues because I never had a dad. Like
it's your story though. Like that's my thing. That's why I really love loving people the way I do, because it's so important for you to just understand, like, okay, it just because, again, back to the dog situation, I could be so attached and love this dog all my life or whatever, but if it's died, it's gone, and I can like get over it. But someone else is really like harboring these pain. It's just your story and the way you respond to things. So I get what you mean. Like there's no problem with that. Like girl, you just need just to groom that and figure, you already know what it is. You know that certain things are sourced from the fact that you didn't have your biological father around. Like
Right, like the fact, like I don't know, I feel like that does kind of fuck with me. Like sometimes I'll be like, I question myself, I question the relationships that I'm in, not just him. Like I just question relationships.
Yeah, definitely
like
questions the shit out of me.
Yeah, but I mean, you want to talk about it?
I don't matter to me though.
You got something to get off your chest.
So like I don't know, but I'm also like very understanding. Like I also give people the benefit of the doubt. I just feel like finding the source, addressing it, acknowledging it. And that's something I was talking to you about just yesterday. It's acknowledging it. It's acknowledging when something is wrong, acknowledging when you've done wrong,
Yes.
like I did wrong yesterday. I was talking out my fucking ass for no reason.
So I'm sorry to like, I'm really curious though, when you mean like transactional relationship, like in what sense? Because I mean,
that sound like some money involved.
I got it, girl. I got it.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking into it. Transactional versus transformational. Transactional is needing, like necessity, like eye for an eye almost. Transformational is just desire, like you want to give,
yeah, it's kind of like transactional. It's like if I want to be your friend because I know that you can do something for me, and I'll do something for you.
Exactly.
Like when you expect.
Well, I kid you not, like that's literally like the mode I'm in. Like I don't know if that sounds bad.
No,
it's
because
not.
a lot of friendships are like that. A lot of friendships start that way. A lot of relationships start that way. Even a lot of relationships. I was thinking about it like just yesterday, writing my notes down. I was like, damn, like sugaring. Like if your sugar daddy dies, what happens?
Oh my God, your sugar daddy's dead. I ain't got no money no more.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully
that Chanel bag gonna be like 3 seasons behind, and you still gonna be wearing it because you're sugar daddy. Unless you get a new one. But if
unless he has you in his will,
unless he leaves you money,
unless he leaves you money,
don't say
you have to. You got some fire ass coochie if you're a baby
Put in
sugar
the
daddy,
will.
and you better be, you're having sex with him if he puts you in his will, or maybe you're just a great person and a great listener, so he puts you in his will.
Great listener.
I don't know. I don't know these
These
things. I don't have a
men-
sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Me neither.
That's for another. That's for another episode.
Yeah.
Another sugar baby episode. I'm down for that. Not that I can teach anybody, but like, bro,
I'm down for a sugar daddy. Yeah, I done
You in
seen
Miami,
some things.
girl.
I done seen some things, girl. You go to Prime 112 and you see this like 77, this 100-year-old guy
10,
with
15
like
bands on
a girl,
booth, just-
on like a little 20-year-old girl with her little friends. Get the fuck out of here. These
comment.
bitches out here eating. I'm here broke, bitch, because I don't want to.
I reap the
I don't want to
benefits.
have a little fucking relationship with this old niggas. Like,
Yeah.
no.
I reap the benefits
you
of
don't need
having
that.
stripper friends or sugar baby friends. I just get to be the tag along, so it works for me.
Hey, okay. So you got a little bit of sugar.
Yeah, you know,
Splenda.
She is Splenda.
tag the baby.
I feel like I've had a sugar daddy without saying that before. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
What do you mean? Like you just dated an older man?
No, I didn't
Oh.
date anyone.
So
I
that-
just had a
that's a
sugar daddy that was
transactional-
giving me stuff.
That's a
Like, I just had a
transactional
nigga that was-
relationship.
Oh, he just gave you shit?
He's like,
Like, I don't know. Is that a sugar daddy, kind of?
Oh, I
Yeah,
see what
like,
you're
you
saying.
know.
Yeah, I mean, if he's providing sugar, he's definitely a sugar daddy.
Sugar as in money, not sugar as in sugar. But yeah, and shit.
No,
not like that.
No. That's what I meant. Like, I guess
We
what
talk about it after the show, but you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like, I feel like
definitely a sugar daddy.
I got a Coach bag
Probably
for
by
Christmas.
heck yeah.
yeah.
A sugar daddy,
Shit
right?
sounds
With
like
the
sugar
Selena
to me.
Gomez
But,
on the
but so how's that a transactional relationship? Like,
Because he has to make a
what are you
transaction
giving
to
in
buy the
return?
purse.
I was working.
He was working the sugar daddy.
I was
I tried to get her. I tried to get her.
my friend, like my loyal, like, you know who I am as a person, like my friendship,
Uh-huh.
and I was getting friendship in return, and like
Coach
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So,
I don't know. Okay.
It was
so
a
we
friendly
know
daddy.
about-
A friendly daddy.
I know if y'all know like love languages, the 5 love languages.
Oh
No.
my god, I did a test. I might have deleted the screenshot trying to record our show. I did a test and it showed me mine.
What's yours?
I don't remember.
So there's 5.
That's why I
So there's
screenshotted it.
5. There's quality time, acts of service,
No, that's how it was a one.
gifts,
No,
touch,
I think
and
touch.
and what's the other one? And words of affirmation.
Yeah, mine was definitely words of affirmation because I am always asking questions.
No,
and
so you
shit.
like oh, you're beautiful. Hey, but you look so nice.
But does
oh,
it
like,
word
all
of
the-
affirmation?
that's
Yeah,
words of
like
affirmation.
I like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, I think
And
every
to-
girl
I
likes
like
that.
all of them.
I even like that.
That'll be like second to last for me. I don't.
I
need
don't
words of
know.
affirmation.
I-
need you to
where can I
show
do this?
me.
I don't
If
know
you
what
Google it, if you Google it, there's a website that explains
There's a
all of
whole
them.
book.
There's
So-
a book, yeah.
That guy, he was like a doctor or something. He has like a wife, and they were like just like responding to love, toward loving each other differently. Like,
Yeah.
for example, she, really responded to words of affirmation and touch. But him, he's like, quality time. He could be sitting right next to you, and like it works for him.
I like that.
So you naturally give love the way you like to receive it. But
Yeah,
again, we're
true.
like all like weird
Different.
and have our own thumbprint.
all over
Like,
the place.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
so
Hell yeah.
I give you quality time, but you expect me to touch you, and that's how you receive love. We're like not meeting. That's how we just don't match or whatever.
The communication
So-
got to come in right there.
And
Yeah.
that's so important.
I'm gonna
That's-
send niggas that link now. I mean, like, hey, I know you're interested, but can you take this test for me? Because I'm not with the shits, like, at all.
Like first thing I do, that usually comes in the conversation. Like when you're getting to know somebody, it's like, what's your favorite color? What's your love language? Like,
Yeah.
money.
I feel like that'll
I'm
solve a
gonna
lot of problems from the jump.
It would.
Like,
you
if
don't
you-
waste your fucking time at all.
Exactly.
Now-
Oh, so you're not a toucher? No, I
you don't
can't
like a
fuck
Can
with
you
it.
be a toucher? Like, would you do it for me?
I like to cuddle.
No.
Look at what you
Oh my
touched
God.
me.
I like cuddling.
Would you touch me?
I love cuddling, and if
It's
you
the
can't
best
cuddle
thing.
and like you,
It's one of the best
like
things
what
in
the
the
fuck?
world.
I don't want you.
It's one of the best things in the world.
Yeah, facts.
Aw.
Yanz is the cuddle. She just lays across my body.
This
Doesn't
works.
cuddle.
This is like
She just
I
lays.
use on hair. It's
Facts.
just it
Yeah.
works.
If I know I have. I was gonna say if I can lay on top of him, I probably would. But I feel like I
I
have
like
done
spooning
that.
too. You guys like spooning?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
like being the big spoon or the little spoon?
We
Yes.
take turns when we
Yeah, I
go to
take
You
sleep.
take turns.
Yeah.
When we go to sleep, I'm the big spoon.
Because I can't fall asleep.
I
facing
love
this
being the
way.
big spoon,
Yeah.
and niggas be so big.
Yeah. When we
And
go
I'm
to
still
sleep,
the big spoon.
Yeah. When we go to sleep, I'm the big spoon. When
My
we're like
single
watching
ass. I'm
something.
just single for real.
Bitch, bitch, I'm single too.
Like,
I'm out here reminiscing, bitch. I'm out here thinking of my future.
What's that? Ariana Grande. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Oh, that was a great song.
Okay, bro.
I'm ready for my next.
Shout out to her for that song.
My Sonia out here like, where are you guys buying all these fucking spoons?
Where Kayan at?
Where Kayan at? He buying a car, sis.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, with his mom.
Something like that.
Where Kayan at, for real?
Kayan, you the big spoon or the little spoon? You let me know.
That's funny.
GG, that's
So definitely that's something that we were talking about, people having different needs, and you search for different levels of time you search for different levels of time from your partner. What? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm reading. I'm reading.
Yes, it's like I wrote this, but I don't know, dog. I don't know.
Yo, this shit sounds a little sketchy, dog.
I put and search for different levels of time for your partner. Acknowledge individuals' differences. Okay, so, but I don't know what that means. So, pretty much, because that was something really important. Was I guess you kind of just have to like if you guys are working on different time schedules, maybe is what I meant. I don't know, but I don't know. But you gotta like, you gotta work with your partner, and everybody is different. Like everybody is different. What he likes done to him, or if maybe he's a toucher, and I'm words of affirmation. So that is very, 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 very key. I said something like that to you yesterday, like that we don't have we're not the same person, and being that we're not the same person, we have different needs, and you should definitely learn, not even within relationship, like intimate relationships, but with all relationships and like partnerships and stuff, because that'll get you so much further in learning people, learning their moves, learning what it is that they like and don't like. It's not even like you're it's more like of a finesse, because it's not even like tú sabes. It's not nothing bad. It's very important, like learning someone's, what they like and dislike, so that way you can know, how to treat that person. How you treat one person, you're not going to be able to treat the next. You know what I'm saying? Just because they're different people.
If you're intentional about any friendships, and I talk about, really for me, this is just my season where I know that everything is leaning towards like my brand and my business, and my relationships are still just as genuine, and I love them just as much. It's just I groom them differently. I take care of them, so I know how to go to you and help and service whatever it is that I have available in my cup. I like to live in the overflow, and I had to learn that. I used to have relationships where I was taking from my cup out, and not filling myself up with whatever it is that you can provide, whether it's love, affection, I don't know, giving me a ride from time to time, anything that you do. I'm still, giving you a lot more, like you said, giving you out of my 100%. I'm only receiving 20. Now I'm like, okay, let me work on Sonia to the point where I'm cool, and I give you out of my overflow. This is, what I have to give, so that way, whether I give you or not, like, it's no skin off my back, versus anticipating like, damn, but here I'm hurting, and you can meet this need, and you're not doing that. All those people who aren't meeting those needs, I really went through a cutoff spree, and I let them go, and started just replacing those relationships with people that know how to like feed me, and I could do the same vice versa. So acknowledging what it is that you need, being intentional about those needs and receiving them, and also being conscious about what you give, all those things make for like a healthier lifestyle and healthier relationships.
Absolutely.
I like the overflow part.
Limit your transactional relationships. Feed your transformational relationships, and let those relationships guide you, but don't take, how she says, skin off your back. You gotta do the overflow. I'm gonna fill my cup, and then if there's anything left, you can take that.
Absolutely. Side note, I got my first tattoo. I forgot to tell you.
Oh yeah?
Oh my god, what you got?
It's the word beautiful. I know that it's such a word.
No, you said you were gonna do that.
Speaking of like affirmations and stuff like that, it's really important for me to just like, it's actually like V-Stark, okay? Back in high school, we had this group called V-Stark, and they all got the matching tattoo. I took forever. 10 years later, I got the tattoo, but really now I feel like I have built an identity behind why I wanted it. So I got the word beautiful on my back.
Hey.
I want to see that
nice.
shit.
I know, girl.
Show it to me now after the show when I be like,
I got you.
I want to see it.
I got you.
So I'm about to get it. Take all her shit off. Look at me. I'm beautiful.
All right, so absolutely, like the relationships that we have with people, it defines so much of how we view the world. How much do you try to create meaningful relationships with the people that you meet? You should be trying very hard. If it is that you like them, if it is that you like their vibes, if you feel like they are up to par to meeting your friendship needs, or whatever it is that you feel like they're just good and you want to have them around, treat them like it, you know. And again, it's not with physical or material things. It's just, you know, just being there, you know, like really there. And if it is that they hit you up, or whatever it is that you can do for them emotionally, or, you know, just comments and affirmations, positive affirmations, that definitely will take you a long way in any relationship. You know, and I kind of wrote like a little bit of the differences. I mentioned them before, but transactional and transformational. So transactional is necessity, demands, expectations of return, getting as much as you can. Transformational is desire, open-ended with no expectations, giving and pleasing. Transactional relationships is where both or all parties are in it for themselves, and they do things with expectations of reciprocation. So you're like expecting something, you know, to be reciprocated from whatever it is that you're offering, and that shouldn't be the case in any relationship,
right?
You know, and especially not in an intimate relationship. Like I can't give something to him expecting it back, because at that point it's almost coming from a place of dishonesty. Yeah. You know, so eventually that's going to fade.
Like it's not truly from the heart, you know?
Yeah, it's not from the heart at all. Yeah. So it's like eventually that's going to fade, you know?
That's not what love is, because what you're talking about, you know, living like and being unconditional, like not without conditions is such a really, I love that term, when you love unconditionally, because there's nothing that you could say or do to limit the amount of love I can give you. There's nothing that you could do to give it back, to really just, you know, feed that need. So really just restricting yourself from those conditions and being able to love deeply, but also being conscious of like, okay, this isn't draining me at this point, because I am still receiving what it is that I need.
I feel you on that.
And let me get this out of the way. Expectations are different from clarity. So transformational relationships, you have no expectations, but expectations are not the same thing as clarity. So it's good to have clarity. It's very important, even a where, a how, a what, if need be, in any relationship. Enter a relationship with only one expectation: to be present, give when you can, and appreciate when given. So that's really important to me, because I read that the whole, like, you know, just clarity not being the same thing as expectations, and that's definitely right. I'm one that seeks hella clarity, and he's here to probably nod his head.
For sure. So
yes.
Hella clear.
Hella clear. It's just the truth. Like, if I'm feeling something, you're gonna hear about it. Yeah. Like, if I feel some way about you, you're gonna hear about it. Yeah. You know. And I feel like it's not even. And how Sonia was saying, it's you just have to be intentional with everything, with what you do, the things that you say. You know, and I'm not out here to hurt feelings. I just don't want my feelings hurt, you know, and I need to make sure that we're on the same page, you know, and that's, again, with any relationship.
But think about what it looks like to have unexpected, unspoken expectations. I think that's really like the most detrimental thing in a relationship. For me, I moved in with a boyfriend back in the day or whatever, and after I cook, like, automatically, like, you do the dishes. That's like common sense.
Was that
right?
the homie you were telling me about?
Yeah, so it's so much like second nature things for me. And my, you know, I grew up Latina, and I'm in the middle of freaking Nashville, Tennessee, you know, whatever it is. Like, so if I have somebody coming over and I'm cooking, like, my expectation is for you to do that. You speak on it. Always be open and communicate what it is that you need, because second nature, you do the dishes or you take out the trash, you're the man, like, it makes sense, like, whatever, like, and I handle all the other stuff. Now, like, having those kind of things that, you know, I expect and you're not aware of is so unhealthy, because No,
I mean, at that
we
point-
can get into that, but that's annoying. Like,
Yeah. Or like if you see me that I'm getting up, I'm picking up my room, like I'm getting up, we're getting ready to leave. The least that you can do is
common sense, help out,
Help.
fix them up. Yeah,
sacudir la cama, try to make the bed a little bit, or do
Just don't be
something.
doing shit.
Yeah, they don't.
Canceled quickest way.
She does. She throws away the garbage.
And that's
and,
why he's there.
and does the dishes from the facts
He's a
though.
good man.
It's facts though, because we both live in our home. He texted me the other day, which I thought was the cutest thing in the world, probably like 2-3 days ago, and he
Shout
was
out to Ishy.
he was like
Shout out to that boy.
he was like
Is she
on
out
Sunday we gotta clean the house, and I was like, you're right, because we do, we have to clean the
And Yanz was like, fine, we do. Yeah, I know. I was gonna tell you, but now you're telling me.
No, I was gonna do
That's
it anyway.
cute.
I was gonna do it anyway. But the fact that he even texted me like we have to clean the house, I was like, you're so cute. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you're helping, you're cleaning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's really
That's
important.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good guy.
Okay, so I had a question for y'all.
Yo, we got 3 minutes, bro. Better be a quick ass.
I have a question for y'all. Okay, because I was looking at this. I get a lot of my tea from Twitter, but I was on
love
Twitter,
Twitter.
and Dries probably knows because it's probably got retweeted onto her page if it got retweeted onto mine. Okay, first question. I think we can agree on this. Who pays on the first date?
Men.
Men?
Whoever invites on the date.
Yeah, I don't think it matters at that point.
Do
I feel like it's
on
too,
the first
it's too
date?
situational. Too situational.
It's situational.
Situational. Now,
Oh.
next question though,
See,
because
and
we
then-
got a
and-
few minutes.
And then you wonder why you don't have no fucking spoons. Go ahead.
Why you have to do?
Why are you attacking my friend?
It's always us.
No, bro.
It's not our fault. You guys are all forks.
Like, I take care of hella shit down the line, but you take care of this first, man. Like,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just
yeah,
playing.
I understand though. I feel like it is situational. But this was weird.
Yo.
This was weird, and this is gonna make me. Oh wait, no, because I had actually read some shit about my friend that she was saying. She was like, oh, my friend retweeted it, but it was something about like her coworker went on a date with the guy. She got like a $6 soup, trying to be like, cheap. Like all she got was a little soup. Like she didn't even get anything crazy. Like no, whatever. She got a soup, and he still asked her to split the bill.
That boy still didn't want to pay that shit.
That's fucked up.
That's
Like-
so disgusting. I probably would have split the bill and never seen him
Shit.
ever again because
My
you
homegirl was
are
like,
dumb.
my homegirl that retweeted it was like, because I literally commented. I was like, oh hell. Like I was like, oh hell.
no,
Like,
I
seriously?
know. I would take care of the full bill. I would take care of the full bill.
That's what she
and then I
said. She was
wouldn't-
like,
I wouldn't-
honestly,
that.
I would have paid for it and blocked him.
Yeah.
I would have paid for the
Yeah.
whole thing and blocked him.
Or
No,
whatever.
I mean, so like I wouldn't have, maybe not blocked him because I try and be nice, but I'll put him up on game. Like, yo, that was really like little
Yeah.
like harsh, and then
I feel like if you invite, like if you take your time to pursue me in any way, DM, talk to me, come up to me and tell me
Yeah.
you want to take me out and get to know me, and then you invite me on a date, like automatically you're taking me out.
Yeah.
You're taking me out. I ain't taking your ass out.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
But either way,
But-
I would take care of it. I'll put him up on game. I'll put him up
No,
on game.
for
Okay.
sure.
Just
But if you
'cause.
do that, like, what the fuck? Like,
It's
there's
whoever
something
you try
about
to
me that
close.
you thought was
No,
like.
I gotta cut it.
It's whoever invites. It's definitely whoever invites. Like if we,
Yeah.
like if I ask you like, oh, let's go out or whatever, we can
Yeah.
split it.
If I
you know?
tell you I'm gonna take you out, boy, I'm gonna take you out.
And another thing that I really want to
Bro,
address. One
come
thing
on,
I gotta
bro.
address. If they pay with a credit card, that's acceptable, ladies.
What?
Did you see that on
Heard.
Twitter? A nigga could take you out and pay with his credit card.
That's
That
always been
doesn't make him
accepted.
cheap.
No.
That's so
Okay,
dumb.
the
Bitches be
fuck?
reaching. I hate.
Too
I
far.
hate.
That doesn't make him
It's
cheap.
over with.
He's not paying
It's
with the
over with.
government's money.
Nigga, credit
Be
card,
appreciative.
That's
food
real.
stamp.
Fuck your credit
mama's
up for me,
money.
baby.
Facts, like
We'll fix it later.
pay with
for
your
the
little credit
meal.
card. It's okay. But yeah, it's the lick read, y'all.
It's the lick read. Every
Stay blessed.
Saturday.
This was amazing.
Shut up, bro.
Stay blessed. I'm stressed, but you're hurrying me up.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
go.
hurrying you to shut up. That's what it is.
Ouch.
Ouch, what?
All right, hurry up.
Oh, now you want to go fast, right? I was saying, let's get into my topic.
You see?
He said,
You can never see when they're serious or not. 'Cause they're so annoying.
I'm serious for real. We have to
Go.
cut the show. That's it. It's the
Oh
lick
my
read,
God.
y'all. Stay blessed, never stress. Well,
Always
not-
blessed.
Yeah, always blessed.
No stress.
Bye.
Always more blessed.
All right, y'all.
Later.